Welcome back to Hidden Heights Farm. You guys are going to have to bear with me today. I come out yesterday and I was going to start a video. I walk out here and the wind was just absolutely howling. And I was like, these guys are not going to want to listen to this wind on this camera. Well, guess what? Today it's even worse. But we got to do a video. Everybody keeps wanting to know how little puppy Kora is doing. Yeah, we got the new Anatolian Shepherd puppy. It is a female that is going to go along with Leesky. And guys, she's working out great. I've got some stories to share with you guys. And I want to show you guys some stuff I've been working on. I wanted to do a video yesterday. Like I said, it was a little too windy. So I'm not going to walk all the way out there. I'm going to show you guys real quick. Her and Leesky are awesome buddies. But a few of the goats are still being mean to her. So we got to feed them. You can see Skeeter right here. And you got all the goats waiting. So we're gonna go feed the dogs, and I'm gonna show you how we're doing it right now. But first, no, let's feed them first. I wanna show you the process. If you guys are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and follow along on the journey of Kora and Leesky. I know a lot of people wanted us to go with the Cherokee theme named, like we did Leesky, which is a shortened down version of a Cherokee word for protector. That's our male over there, big dude. And Kora, that's just a name. It don't mean anything. It's just a name, and it's what we went with. So let me grab some feed. We'll go feed them, and I'll show you guys what we do, and then what I just made to try to combat that and make things a little easier for the dogs, hopefully. All right, so I'm in the shop. You guys are sitting on the back of the Polaris Ranger. Seems like we use this thing more for a working table than we do riding and chores and stuff like that. We actually used it a lot this last weekend. We did a lot of brush burning. We were so busy we didn't even film anything. We just tried to get it done. What I'm doing here is I have a mix for these dogs. So one bowl is Leesky's, one bowl is Kora's. And you guys see this behind me. That's something we're going to talk about here in just a second. But all our dogs, you guys know all our dogs get fresh chicken eggs every day. Almost every day. The girls are in full swing laying. They're doing their thing, eating bugs and grass now, so everything's good to go. They're laying lots of eggs. So right now, since we got the puppy, we're feeding them really good. Her and Leesky both. Rachel's coming out, feeding them in the morning while I'm at work a lot of times, and I come out in the evening and then I'll feed them again when I feed the goats. And we sit there with them the whole time that they're eating, because you know how dogs are. Dogs get a little bit aggressive sometimes whenever there's more than one and it's dinner time and they're hungry. So we kind of sit there and babysit them, just because Leesky is a big dog and Kora's just a pup. Get all this canned food out of here. Mix it all up, get the eggs and the egg yolk. Make a yummy dinner for them. You guys can see that looks delicious, right? Our dogs absolutely love eggs, and you know, I say it all the time. There's always people that watch our videos and stuff, and they try to come up with ways that says eggs are bad for your dog. If you feed your dogs eggs, they don't get all the protein they need and this and that, which I don't even understand. But guys, I always go back to saying the same thing. Back in the wild, when wolves and everything was running around, before there was dogs, because you know dogs are ancestors of wolves. You think if wolves sit there and seen a whole bunch of like pheasants or cluckers or something in the wild, and they see all these nests of eggs, that they're just not going to eat them if they're starving? They're going to eat them, and that's how animals live, is they just eat things, and it's all natural. It's not like it's chemicals or nothing else, you know. Maybe if you just fed dogs eggs every day, like dozens of eggs and no other food, yeah, they might be missing out on some other nutrients and minerals and vitamins, but in this case, it's just a supplement. So let's go feed them. Okay, so if I didn't have my hands full, before, they definitely aren't now. So you guys are gonna have to hold on tight. Skeeter Bear, don't eat all their food. Look, everybody's running. Kora and Leesky, they're waiting on their food. Ducks are waiting on their food. I still got my hand full even though they got all that grass. But yeah, I'm carrying all this too. These two, carrying that. I'll put this up here, the chickens, and Skeeter will eat it all. Let's go feed the goats real quick. Hold on, sweetheart. Sweetheart, I'm coming. All right. Danielle, you didn't greet me. You gonna greet me? Nope, guess not. All right. There's the pups right there. Let's go outside and eat. Oh, Kora knows what to do. Kora knows. She said, I'm hungry. Kora knows. What are you doing, girl? Ready to eat? All right, let me grab your food. Okay. So, she is 12 weeks old. I don't know if I even told you guys that last time. She has been here for 6 days now. Tomorrow will be a week. And like I said, I've got some stories, guys. Some awesome stories. She's doing awesome. Leeski's doing awesome with her. I can't say the same about the goats. Y'all hungry? Y'all hungry? Here, let's get over here. Oh, there's one. Look, there's another one. Come here. You're probably not hungry. Mama already fed you today. Kora's hungry. She's a grown girl. Oh, he's my boy. He said, Dad, I'm so excited you got me a puppy. Yeah, you're excited about the puppy. All right, story time. Oh, hold on. Somebody wants his belly scratched. See his smile, guys? He said it's important to brush your teeth every day, even if you just use sticks. All right, I gotta tell him the story. Oh, he's on my feet. All right, so they're doing good. Everything's going great. Every once in a while, one Sock or Tawny, the evil twin goats, will headbutt her a little bit, you know, roll her, try to say, hey, I'm the alpha goat. You're the new pup. You're gonna listen to us. We rule this pasture. There's one of them right there. I gotta watch her, and I feed them like this. We have to sit out here, Rachel, and I feed them like this because if we don't, the goats will come and eat all the dog food. Well, so the story I want to share with you guys is last night I was out here working on the project I was showing you guys or telling you about that I'm fixing to show you. And I was doing some welding and grinding and spray painting, and I was just about done. It's wind. Well, I heard coyotes going crazy, and the coyotes were right back here on the other side of the fence by the hog pen. Leeski was going nuts. He was trying to jump the fence. The coyotes were on the other side of the fence. Leeski was on this side. He was trying to get them through the fence and everything else. All the goats rushed into the barn, and I went in the house and grabbed what I had to grab to take care of them. And by the time I come out here with the flashlight and everything else, as soon as I hit them with the flashlight, they were gone, and I heard yelping. Well, Leeski actually, I'm pretty sure he got a hold of one through the fence. He did the night before we went to Utah as well. They were over here, and I don't know what they are, why they're so brave, but they're coming up to the fence, and he's actually fought them twice now. Well, anyways, I could not find the puppy, and my heart just pretty much stopped because I couldn't find her, and I heard that yelping, and I was like, oh my gosh. She stuck her head through the fence, and the coyotes grabbed her, and Leeski was trying to save her, blah blah blah. Well, I couldn't find her. I was out here at night looking, and I was just short of calling Rachel saying, I need to bring some lights, I need help. We're gonna have to go try to find this puppy if the coyotes didn't kill her. I was like, let me go look in the barn real quick. So I walked back to the barn, and as soon as I turned the corner, right there by the door, I heard this growling. And it was no other but Miss Kora. She was growling at me. I don't know if she thought it was a coyote coming to get the baby goats or what, but she was already doing an awesome job for a livestock guardian. You're a sweetheart though, aren't you? Yeah, you're a good girl. You get your belly full? So anyways, guys, that's just one of the awesome stories. Like I said, I always stress about these puppies because so much can go wrong and cause a lot of problems with your whole operation and your farm, but luckily everything so far is working out with Kora. So I know Daisy's looking down, and Daisy and all the past livestock guardian dogs we've had, like Bear, I'm sure they have a little hand to help us out in whatever ways, but it's awesome just having this little puppy and Leesky getting along. She's absolutely beautiful. Leesky's turned into a beautiful dog, which she always has been. But just watching them play every morning and every night. First thing in the morning, they're very playful together. They'll run their circles, they'll get down and like stalk each other, and it's awesome to watch. Are y'all full or what? Come here, Kora. Kora. Here, eat that. You gonna eat, baby? Here. Here. Here you go. All right, I'm guessing your mom fed you good earlier and now you're full. All right, I'm gonna let them eat real quick. I'm not even gonna try to talk no more because I don't even know. I'm sure this wind is crazy. We're getting like 40 mile per hour winds. Look at these birdhouses on this tree right here. It's insane. I know this little dead cat on this mic is not probably doing very good. So I got something to show you in the shop, and then we're gonna go take a look at Ghostface. I got another story to show you guys. Okay, hopefully you can hear me a little better now. I wanted to go out and show you guys some other stuff in the Pico pen and tell you another story, but you're gonna have to wait for another video. I'm not gonna try to go out there and tell you guys in this wind. I got something to talk to you guys about in the shop I want to share with you. So you've seen the process that Rachel and I do every day, how we feed the dogs. If you guys have been following us along for very long, you have always seen the struggle with us trying to feed our livestock guardian dogs, where they pretty much have to fend for themselves against the goats, because we have a couple of stubborn goats that for some reason love to eat dog food, and you know, it's not healthy for them and it's not healthy for the dogs, because the dogs would probably rather get to eat that than the silly goats eating it. Got the chicks chirping in the background. If you guys hear that, that is the Polish chicks that we hatched from the Polish that we got over in the chicken coop. They hatched, you guys seen that. I think we got 6 or 7. I think all 7 eggs hatched. The geese eggs still got a few days. But back to the story, the struggles of feeding livestock guardian dogs. Well, we've done a lot of research trying to figure out something that will work. Well, I've been working on something for a few days, and this is what I have come up with. Now, I do not know if this is going to work. I do know it should work for the pup right now. What it is a 5.5 long by 4 foot wide. And what we're going to do is we're going to put an automatic dog feeder right here, fill it up with the dog food. And I got this 2x4 horse panel welded all the way around on a 1 inch by 1 inch square tubing. Got the frame built, and then on the front, this is the idea. We're going to see if it's going to work. This is a gate, and I got a latch welded on right here that I can get in there if I want to get in there, fill the feeder up, all that. Well, by doing research and stuff online, other people say, and I don't know if this is going to work because Leesky is really big already, but the way this works is the dogs will go in and out of these bars and go get to their dog food, and the goat, they will not get through there. Now, maybe some of the little goats could probably get through there, but later on what we can do is we can put another panel down there at the bottom once our puppy Kora is big enough, and then she can start using the higher tiers. Leesky will probably use this one right now if he can fit in here. I don't know if he can fit in there or not, We had a gate similar to this over in our Kiko Spanish pen off the barn. And if you guys remember, we had that gate set up and it didn't have no panel on or anything. And if Daisy at that time was our only livestock guardian dog over there, and if she smelt a bird or a coyote or whatever on the other pasture, she would get right through this. And she was a full-grown dog. She was 95 pounds. I think Leesky's already way bigger than that, and she could fit right through there. She would kind of turn her body sideways and then go. But we're gonna try this. If for some reason Leesky can't get through there, we might have to modify it a little bit. We'll just have to wait and see. But in the midst of welding all this up, I still got all my stuff out. I had a couple bad things happen. So one, my welder, my MIG welder quit. You see I got it apart right here. Two, I bought a brand new little miter saw or a little chop saw from Harbor Freight. That's it right there. Hey, Skeet. Well, it quit working. I cut like 2 pieces of bar with it and it just quit. So I'm gonna say right now, I don't recommend buying that cheap stuff, cheap tools from Harbor Freight, because I've never had good luck with it. I'm not gonna do it no more. I threw that thing out. I hit it with a hammer a few times. It was like the brushes or something were getting stuck and just wouldn't work. And then third was my own fault. I get out here and say, hey, I'm just gonna weld a little bit. I told Rachel, hey, after dinner I'm gonna go weld a little bit, start cutting that frame, weld some pieces together and see if the layout's gonna work. Well, 4 hours later, I'm like, oh my gosh, my arms are hurting. I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but I had burns on my arms so bad from welding, just not wearing long sleeve shirts. And when you weld, I've heard that it is like hotter than the sun, blah, 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 and it will sunburn you. I did wear my mask and my other PPE gloves. I just did not wear a long sleeve shirt. So I got burnt pretty bad. So I was like, oh my gosh, I was not even paying attention. When I start projects, I usually just try to keep going until I just absolutely can't. Well, it got late. My arm started burning. And I was like, gotta do something. So if you guys have been following us, we just went to a trip to Utah. I'm trying to set this camera up. We went to the Redmond salt mine, went and took some classes with Redmond. They taught us about their product and stuff. And one thing they taught us about was the benefits of some of their bentonite clay that they have. They have a deposit of this clay on top of their salt mine, and this is created thousands and thousands of years ago from volcanic ash that just settled on the seabed or whatever. I don't know all the technical terms and stuff, but this stuff, guys, I'm going to tell you, is amazing. We actually went and sat through a little seminar about the benefits of this. It can be used as an antibacterial. It can be used, it has been used as a healing concept for thousands of years or centuries, whatever. It goes back for a long time, ancient times. Native Americans even, and people all throughout the world have recorded documents of using types of clay like this for wounds, digestive problems, all kinds of stuff. So this is something that they sell, but I want to share it with you guys because I'm a true believer. We actually was gifted this by Redmond. We got home and used it because sitting through the class we learned all about all the stuff. And I actually got one of Redmond's shirts on because we use their ag products as well. But our daughter Kaya has, she's always suffered with like eczema during the wintertime and stuff, like really bad. And every time the doctor would prescribe medicine and stuff, they'd put it on her face. And we learned through trial and error that a lot of that stuff was not helpful. And then one of them actually like left scars and like some pigmentation problems on her skin. So we're really hesitant about using chemicals and stuff. But this is all natural from Utah, right here in the US. So we got this home. Started using it on Kaya's face. Rachel's been using it as a mask, like when she takes a shower and all that stuff. It pulls out all kinds of stuff from like your pores. If you got splinters, fiberglass, stuff like that in your skin, you put it on, and once it dries, it starts getting really tight and it starts pulling all that stuff out. So what I did is you mix this 2 to 1, 2 parts water to 1 part clay. And if you buy this 10-ounce jar right here, you can actually mix it in a 32-ounce mason jar or quart jar. And what I did last night is, or the other night, it was actually 2 nights ago when I got burned. I mean, my arms look like I've been playing out in the sun all day in the middle of summertime, just super red. And I went in there and I told Rachel, I was like, I just made a huge mistake. She's like, well, let me see. And I showed her. She's like, oh my gosh. And in the past, I had went to the emergency room and stuff like that for like severe burns. And I had some stuff. Well, we were out anyways. And I was like, hey, this is the perfect opportunity. Let's use that Redmond clay. We put it on there, guys. And I left it on for a few hours. And I went and took a shower. And it had already pulled out the heat. I'm telling you, it was super red, like on the verge of almost blistering. That's how stupid I am for doing it like that, welding. But just after wearing this for a couple hours, it works wonders. So I want to share that with you guys, because even using it for things other than sunburns or weld burns, like in my case, a lot of people use this for animals. And I was like, you know, this is a no-brainer. That's why I went ahead and mixed up this jar, and I'm going to keep one jar in the shop for the animals, one jar in the house for me. And I think I just got into the animal jar, but it's fine. I haven't used it on any animals yet, but there's a lot of testimony and stories from other people that has shared with Redmond, and you guys can read about it online and stuff. Any kind of wounds and stuff like that, like I said, it's an antibacterial. It actually like smothers out bad bacteria and stuff like that. It has all kinds of benefits. Most of all Redmond's products are unrefined, so that means when they take this from the earth, they don't process it and take all the good minerals and nutrients and stuff out of it. They keep it natural, and that's the way they bottle it up and sell it. So when you get it, you're actually getting all the benefits. And you can see I'm rubbing this on a little more. My left arm got a little worse than my right arm. It's not bad anymore, but I'm gonna kind of just rub this in and let it set for a little bit. But guys, if you guys are interested in this, I will put a link down in the description, because I am a true believer in this stuff. After my arm hurt so bad the other night, I was like, I'm not gonna be able to go to sleep. Leaving this on there for a little bit, and it helped so much. So Kaya's face, it's helped with that. And I don't want this to happen, but I'm gonna use it on one of our animals. If they get a new wound, dogs, goats, chickens, anything, I'm gonna try this stuff on our animals, because there has been so many stories shared with us how this stuff can help with that type of injuries and stuff like that, especially around the farm with kids, stuff like that. I'm ready to try it out on all kinds of stuff. Haven't got any splinters to try it out yet, but I did put, okay, I'm gonna share this with you. Don't make fun of me. Rachel's like, you gotta try this on your face. I was like, okay, I'm fixing to take a shower. So I put it on my face and let it dry, and I was like, oh my gosh. And I went and looked in the mirror, and it started pulling like the stuff, the blackheads or whatever out of my nose pores. I'm like, oh wow, that's crazy stuff. It gets real tight, and it works wonders. But if you guys are interested in trying this stuff, even if you buy it and just set it on your shelf, you'll have it. It's pretty much added to our first aid kit now, because all the wonderful things it does. It says spa quality, deep cleansing, soothing. We actually have a code we can share with you. If you guys click on the link below and use code HHF, you can receive 15% off, and any orders over $30 are free shipping. So you can't beat that. Their salt, we've always ate their salt. It's wonderful salt, it's all unrefined. Got all the nutrients, 60 trace minerals in it. You can't beat it. But anyways, I just want to talk about the clay today, because I am a true believer in this. So click on the link below if you guys are interested, and go check it out at least. And if you guys order, use our code HHF, and you can get 15% off. I gotta go wipe this off before it dries. But I gotta go feed Mojo and the Pico goats. But I got a couple other stories I want to share with you guys on another video. Hopefully the next video I do, I'll share with you guys where it's not so windy and you guys can understand what I'm saying, because this wind is just brutal today. So if you guys aren't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Click the notification bell. That will tell you when we post new content. Like this video, leave us a comment. Have you guys ever tried clay products? Do you have one that is your favorite? And are you willing to try the Redmond brand? Because I'm telling you, if you try it, you're going to be sold on it. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.